Hello, hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome. Hi, Gianna, Amy, Kim. How's everyone doing tonight? Haven't got my music on yet. I need to get my music on. All right. Uh-oh. This phone is about to go. I'm going to go get my other phone. Hold on, everybody. Okay. Uh-oh. Where did my green screen go? Oh, there it is. There it is. Hold on. Try one more time. Oh no, it's awfully crunchy looking. How's everybody doing today? How's everybody's Friday? There we go. Hi, Laura. How you doing? I'm going to get our Disney music started, and then we'll chat and then do some Disney trivia. Yeah, hopefully it looks sharp now. So if I stay at this distance, I think it's good. Tanya's here. Justin, welcome, welcome. Everybody get your friends on here now before we start. Know anybody who likes some fun games and trivia? I've also got some really cool info to new announcement. So stay tuned for that too. Let's see. Let's get some music on. Music, music, music. Bluetooth. Okay. All right. How's that? Can you guys hear that all right? Maybe a little loud. Hold on. All right. Hi, Gwen. Julia, hello, hello. How's everybody doing? Can you guys hear the music okay? Hi, Gina. Welcome. Oh, Gina, you're going to want to be a part of this trivia, I tell you. We got some cool prizes. That's the Main Street bloop. Yep, Darla knows it. Darla, is it okay? Is it? You can hear it fine, Julia says. Okay. I just don't want it to be too loud, but I want you to be able to hear it. Awesome. Very good. Hey, Richard. Can you do me a favor and put a little more lemonade in this? Kind of top it off and then stir it so it mixes in. Thank you. All right, guys. So yes, as Kim is saying right now, please follow me on Instagram. I'm at disney.fan.forever. I'm also on Facebook at Beth's Disney Adventures, so make sure you go follow that page. And of course on Twitter, at Beth at WDW. Hi, Ann. How you doing? Hey, Ann, I just sent off some stuff for Jean-Luc today. So you should be getting that in a few days, I hope. Oh, Laura says hi. She heard me talking to you. All right, guys, and of course there is my email. If you ever need to get a hold of me, that's an easy way, as well as the other ways. Awesome. So we did Raglan Road back on Wednesday. Hope you guys caught us live, but if not, go back and watch. Amazing Irish performers. We had dancers, we had musicians. I was so excited. I was worried, even though I was looking forward to the food. Thank you, dear. I was looking forward to the food, but I was really hoping for the entertainment, and sure enough, they did. So go back and watch if you haven't had a chance. Yes, I figured, Tanya. I figured. Yes. So so Wednesday was wonderful. Did a little walkthrough with you guys with some of the shops that have just started to open, like the Pin Trader shop, the Christmas, the Disney Christmas store was open. Goofy Candy was open. Candy Cauldron was open. Disney Style was open. The Star Wars stores were open. The Marvel store was open. So almost everything is back to normal at Disney Springs now as far as what's open. So that was awesome. And then, of course, got to spend some time with my daughter Wednesday night. And then we kind of palled around for a little while before I drove home. So Wednesday was great. If you haven't checked out the Raglan stream, go check it out. We had a great spot, and we heard some great music and great dancers. So go check that out. My little new announcement is that we are going to do on Tuesday nights now, starting Tuesday, this Tuesday, we are going to start doing a fun Disney Mad Libs every Tuesday night. So we're going to have so much fun. If you remember Mad Libs from when you were a kid, it is a ton of fun and just makes you giggle all night. And we're going to have a really good time, and we're going to take, obviously, suggestions from our audience. There won't be any prizes or anything, just a good laugh to get away from all the craziness of the world. So, yeah, so Tuesday nights, put that on your calendar, guys. And I think we're going to try and do it at 8. So a little earlier. So 8 o'clock on Tuesdays. And then Thursdays, of course, at 9 will be our Disney trivia. So Tuesdays and Thursdays. So hope you can join us. Yes, Disney Mad Libs and Star Wars Mad Libs. So yes, for you Star Wars fans, we're going to have a lot of fun. So I can't wait. So that's Tuesday at 8. Tuesday at 8. So I hope you come on over and have a good time with us. All right. So we always have a first place and a second place. Second place, of course, offering up magnets. So we have, let's see what's left here. Disney magnets for tonight are Daisy, Donald, and Mickey. So second place gets a choice of magnet, one magnet. So, and if the second place winner already has all those magnets, I do have the Belle watercolor still too. So push come shove, I'll go grab one of those. And I also have Disney pens. So everybody loves these, well, you can't read, I'm sorry. Walt Disney World Resort pens. So I have a bunch of those. So can throw in a pin too. And first place is going to be these really cute things here. These were donated by the by Adele and Norris, which I don't see them on here. I should text them and say, where are you? But so hi, Jeff. Oh my goodness, you're up late. All right, so first place is going to get a Jack and Sally. There we go. Jack and Sally little squish balls. Aren't they adorable? So cute. So these were donated by Norris and Adele. And so that will be the first place prize. All right. Let's throw a quick okay. There. I sent Norris and Adele a text, like, where are you? Anyway, hope you guys are having a great night. You know me, our Disney trivia is typically about Disney World, but also about Disney movies and resorts and things like that. So I kind of try and mix it up. Sometimes we have a theme. Recently, we've kind of just been bouncing around. So last week I did one on all of my questions came from the Disney maps. So if you're a Disney map person, we did all our questions off the Disney maps. This evening is going to be kind of a hodgepodge of stuff. So hopefully you guys can enjoy this and maybe get a few right. My mods are going to be keeping an eye, and they will decide who said the correct answer first. Now, just a heads up, as most of you know, there is a little bit of a delay, and depending on how fast your internet is, there might be even a bigger delay. So my suggestion, if you get a really big lag, go completely out of YouTube and come back in. But I can't help it if you see your name coming up first, but my mods see somebody else. I've got 4 or 5 of them on tonight, and they all talk to each other and decide who they pretty much think got it first. So I know it's sometimes frustrating, but we have a lot of fun, right? So, okay, are you guys ready for question number 1? All right. Let's see. All right. Question number 1. Which foot did Cinderella lose her slipper? So which foot did Cinderella lose her slipper? A Cinderella question. Cinderella question. Oh, I see the right answer. Boom, boom, boom. I see some wrong answers too. It was kind of a 50-50, right? David, way to go. Her left foot, her left shoe or slipper, left slipper. Very good. I know, you had a 50-50 shot. Yes. David, does that mean you were guessing? Huh? Awesome. All right, here we go. Question number 2. What is Boo's real name? What is Boo's real name? And I'll give you a hint. It never was said out loud, but she did sign some of her artwork with her name. So if you paid close attention. What is Boo's real name? Tanya's got it. Mary. Very good. Her name is Mary. Yes. She's such a sweetie. Way to go, Tanya. All right, here we go. Question number 3. Yes, that's much better. Question number 3. How many many brothers does Hans have? How many brothers does Hans have? Oh, I see the right answer. Tanya again. Way to go, Tanya. I know this is her strong suit, is the movies. Tanya, there was 12 brothers, 13 in all. He has 12 brothers. Yep. Way to go, Tanya. Yeah. But let's see, guys. This is her strong points right now, but it's anybody's game here. Oh, I didn't say this at the beginning, but whoever won last week, I think it was John and a couple other, I don't remember who else. But those people are disqualified for tonight. I should have said that at the beginning. So I don't know who those people are. I can't remember. It was John and somebody else. All right. Okay, here we go. Last of the movie questions. Here we go. How long was the genie given, or how long was Genie in the lamp? How long was Genie in the lamp? Tanya again, 10,000 years will give you such a crick in the neck. Yes, 10,000 years Genie was in that lamp. Absolutely. Okay, we're on to some Disney rides now. Disney World rides. Okay, number 5. This one's kind of hard. I wrote it and I thought, ooh, I don't know who's going to get this. I might stump somebody on this one. But you know me, I like to pepper in a few tough ones every now and then. All right, here we go. Question number 5. What is the motto for the It's a Small World attraction? What is the motto for It's a Small World attraction? I guess it's posted somewhere. I don't know. I've never paid attention because it is not a ride that I do often. Not a big fan of that ride. But I'm going to have to go pay attention now when I get there. Just to see it. I'll take a picture of it. Anybody? Oh, Gianna's close. What is the motto of the It's a Small World attraction? If no one gets it, I'm going to give it to Gianna. There we go. Close enough. Let's give it to Gianna. The happiest cruise that ever sailed. The happiest cruise that ever sailed. Or give it to Gianna. She was just dancing all around it. She was so close. Yes. Nice, Amy. There's no small roles, just small dolls. Very good, Amy. All right, so way to go, Gianna. I'm giving that one to you, girl, because you got it pretty darn close. All right, question number 6. What attraction was flight tested by U.S. astronauts before it was open to the public? I That could be a couple different rides, right? What attraction was flight tested by the U.S. astronauts before it was open to the public? Amy's right. Space Mountain. Way to go, Laura. Laura says, I never get any of them right. You did just now, Laura. Space Mountain. Absolutely. Yes. Way to go. Richard, do you know the answer to that question? Well, I just gave you the answer.
I don't know.
The question, you came in during the answer. What was the attraction that was flight tested by U.S. astronauts before it was open to the public? See, it could have been Mission Space. It could have been, test track, I guess. I don't know. Very good. Way to go, Amy. All right, here we go. Question number 7. What is the name of the Jolly Headhunter near the end of Jungle Cruise? What is the name of the Jolly Headhunter near the end of Jungle Cruise? Justin. Way to go, Justin. Trader Sam. Trader Sam. He's the top salesman. Yep. He'll give you 2 heads for just one of yours. No matter how you slice it or dice it, you'll come out ahead. I know. They're bad, but they're so good in a way, I love Jungle Cruise. I really do. Trader Sam. He has a great place over the Poly, too, by the way. Lots of fun. Way to go, Justin. All right, question number 8. What was the original name of the seas with Nemo and Friends Pavilion? What was the original name? Right now it's called the Seas with Nemo and Friends. What was the original name? Gianna, the Living Seas. That's right. Way to go, Gianna. So it opened in 1986, and in 2006 they changed it and renamed it to the Seas with Nemo and Friends. So back in 1986 it was opened and called the Living Seas. Good job. Way to go. All right, we're moving on to a next section. Are you ready? I don't even know what to call it. It's non-park section, non-main park section. I don't know. Anyway, here we go. What garage is closest to Splitsville? So there's several different garages, and they're uniquely named at Disney Springs. Which garage is closest to Splitsville? Oh, good, Alex. You got a magnet. Okay, so Alex was 1. John, Alex, good. And Amy, I think. Amy, did you get a magnet? I think Amy tied for 2nd or something. Gianna, orange. Orange garage actually feeds out on both sides. Feeds out on both sides of AMC, but the left side feeds right next to Splitsville. So very good. Orange. Orange is closest to Splitsville. Okay, Amy. So just so you know, you can't win tonight. So Amy, Alex, and John. I don't think I've seen John on here. All right. Question number 10. What is the best Disney transportation from Boardwalk to Pop Century? What is the best Disney transportation you could take to get there the most efficiently? From Boardwalk to Pop Century. I'm making you think now, right? Making you think. Oh, you won 2 weeks ago, Amy. My bad. Okay. I just remember you saying something on magnet recently. What is the most efficient way to get from Boardwalk to Pop Century for Disney transportation? David got it. Very good. The Skyliner. So you just walk over to International Gateway. Don't go into Epcot. Just get on the Skyliner, and you can take it all the way to Caribbean Beach and then hop on over to the next line on Skyliner and go straight to Pop Century. Yes. And it is a lovely way to travel, for sure. Very good. Yeah, there we go. All right. So Alex and John from last week. Okay, good. Okay. I just knew it. That's right. I mailed off a whole bunch of them the week before and last week. So that's what. Okay, question number 11. Here we go. Name 2 sit-downs and 1 quick service at the Polynesian Resort. Name, and you got to put them all together, guys, in your answer. 2 sit-down restaurants and 1 quick service at the Polynesian Resort. Put it all together in one answer. So type, fast. I thought this was an easy one, but sometimes the easy ones are harder for others, and some things that I think are hard are easy. So I'm not a very good judge. So I need 3 answers. I need 2 sit-downs. I think I will give it to Gianna. So Trader Sam's could be a quick service. You can go in the back and get stuff, so it's kind of quick service. And then Ohana and Kona Cafe. I'll give that to you. Ohana is so good. So good. Yep. Kona Cafe is great for breakfast. You can get the Tonga toast. It's very tasty. Of course, you can also get Tonga toast down at Captain Cook's quick service. So just in case you guys are wondering what the main quick service is at Poly, it's Captain Cook's. Way to go, Gianna. Yeah, we'll give it to Gianna. Okay. Question number 12. Where would you swim with sharks in the 1990s at Walt Disney World? Where would you swim with sharks? Where would you swim with sharks back in the 1990s on Walt Disney World property? Yep. Well, I suppose you are right, Anne. You can still do that now for a price. Gianna was the one that I was going for, which is Typhoon Lagoon. They used to have a snorkeling area where you could snorkel across, and very deep down, they had little baby harmless sharks down low that stayed really down low. And I loved that part of Typhoon Lagoon, but they had so many leaks in that tank that it became so costly to maintain that they took it out. So now there's a slide or something there now. So, yep, it was at Typhoon Lagoon. But you were right, Anne. You can still do that at Living Seas. Yes. Or the seas. Oh, is it covered with sand now? Yeah. It's a shame. I liked it. All right. On to a new section. Here we go. Yes, Alex, it was cold. That was not a heated pool for the snorkeling. Absolutely. Okay. Number 13, what gift shop does the people mover go through up above? What gift shop does the people mover go through above? Yeah, and I actually swam with sharks in Hawaii, like real sharks. It was awesome. But I'm kind of weird. Question number 13 is, what gift shop does the people mover go through? No. Oh, I see the answer. Waiting for my mods. Justin, very good. Star Traders, Mickey Star Traders. Yes, that's the one that we kind of go through and you can see people shopping down below. Yep, Mickey Star Traders. Mouse Gears, Gwen. That's an Epcot. Silly. Way to go, Justin. All right, number 14. Question number 14. Oh my gosh, guys, we're like over halfway through already. We're near the end. Question 14. Can you see Rapunzel's tower on your MDE? Your My Disney Experience app. Can you see Rapunzel's tower? So that's over there kind of by Haunted Mansion. She has some bathrooms over there, very cute. But she has a tower. You can see Rapunzel's tower when you're in the park. But can you see it on your MDE? Yes or no? And I literally went on MDE and just kind of stared at it. And that's what I decided the question was going to be. Amy, way to go. Yes, you can see it. It is on the app. You can see the little Rapunzel's tower. It is so cute. I found that very interesting because, it's not an attraction, which I wish it was, but it's not an attraction. So it's kind of interesting that it's on MDE. So there you go. It's on your app. All right. Question number 15. This is the last two questions, guys. Last two. Where can you take a picture of the orange bird wall? Where can you take a picture of the orange bird wall? I know, right, Alex? You're going to have to go look at MDE now. Amy, it is at Disney Springs. That's right. Justin got it too. Yes. Disney Springs has the orange bird. It's a cute little kind of ode to Florida. And it's really cute. I took a picture of it just recently in front of it after my untimely bird attack. I thought it would be funny. All right. Last question, guys. Last question. Where do I go for a breakfast buffet at Fort Wilderness Campground? Where do I go for a breakfast buffet at Fort Wilderness Campground? I know. We went through these questions like super fast. That's not the answer, Tanya. I can't remember the name. It's a very long title for a buffet. Gianna got it. Trails and, yep, Bob and Jane's camper. Yep, trails and, yep. I grew up going to Disney and staying at the campground, so it holds a lot of good memories for me there at the campground. So good times, good times. Yay! Way to go. Gosh, so who won? Get my mods to add up all of the points. Let us know who won, and then we'll figure out second place as to what magnet you would like. Gianna wins. Yeah, Trails End is there. It's always been there. Tanya and Amy are tied for second. Oh my goodness. We need another question to break the tie. And I didn't make one this time. Okay, I'm going to think of one. Let's see. Well, I got to think of a good one. A good one. Yes, I got to think of a really good one for you guys. A tiebreaker. Let's do this. If you watched my most recent Disney Springs stream, name the snack that I purchased in Goofy's candy store. What is the snack that I purchased in Goofy's candy store on the first stream of the day at Disney Springs on Wednesday? That means you had to watch the stream, which I think both of you were there. So there's Adele. So if you watched my stream, the first stream of the day on Wednesday, where we were walking around shopping, what was the thing that I bought in Goofy's candy? Yep, Tanya's got it right. Did Amy? I'm giving it to Tanya. Spicy bag of something. Yes, Tanya. Yes, spicy trail mix. Chippendale's spicy trail mix. So you got it. Nailed it. Nailed it. Good job. So Tanya wins second place. Way to go. Good night, David. Oh, see, Gina knows. Spicy mix, yeah, with pretzels. All right, Tanya, so you get a choice of magnets. You get Donald, Daisy, or Mickey. Which one do you want? Donald, Daisy, or Mickey? Which one do you want? Donald. There we go. Donald, be coming your way. Too bad I didn't know this a couple days ago when I mailed off that box, right? Okay. And that leaves Gianna. Way to go, Gianna. You're getting Sally and Jack. They're really cute. Aren't they adorable? So cute. Gianna, I think I have your information still, but if I don't, I'll get a hold of you and let you know. All right. You know, they made a Goofy one. We have a Goofy. But I don't have any extras of Goofy. Sorry. I've got the one that's on my fridge, but I don't have any more. If I find another one, I'll switch out Donald for Goofy, but I don't think I have any extra. So, yep, there's my email in case somebody needs to let me know your info. So, guys, since we finished so early, I was wondering if maybe somebody wanted to come on and chat. Is there anybody who would like to come on camera? Because I know not everybody's, wanting to be on camera, but is there anybody? 9 o'clock, Alex. We are on at 9 o'clock, usually on the dot. I was 1 minute late today. 9 o'clock is when we start trivia. Yep. Okay, bye, Gwen. Bye, Gwen. All right. Just want to bring somebody on. Let's see. Amy. Let's see. Norris has clothes on. Well, that is good to know, Adele. That is good to know. Let's see here. Alex said he wants to come on. And Tanya. Okay. All right. Alex, you need to email me your email address. I need an email address so I can send you an invite. For right now, I have Tanya, so I'm going to bring Tanya on. But as soon as I hear from Alex, we'll bring Alex on. Okay? So, Alex, you just need to get a hold of me so I have an email that I can send you a link. All right, let's go get Tanya. Because I know her email. Do this right here. Send a quick email. All right. That is sent. So, Tanya, I sent you a link. And then, Alex, when I hear from you, I will bring you on. Got a little time, so why not? Why not? Just shoot me an email, Alex. Okay. Gwen, you're not going to drive home because now you want to see your twin sister. That's awesome. It's all her fault, right? Oh, guys, I'm so excited that I'm pointing the wrong way. that they are now finishing up the painting of this beautiful castle. I cannot wait. I saw it about half painted and it was amazing. I can't wait to see it in person. Can't wait. Here's Alex. Let's see. Let me see if I can get you on while we're waiting for Tanya. See if I can. Trying. Can't see your entire. So annoying. Alex, are you on my Facebook? If so, just Facebook chat me. I'm trying to get my Gmail to let me see your. Here we go. Here we go. 203. Okay. That's what I needed, those. Okay. Send. All right. Tanya's still waiting on you, girl. Do I need to send it again? That's okay. Alex, I just sent you an email. So if you don't see it right away, check your spam, that kind of thing, just in case. I'm not sure which email I sent it on. It could be on like my my other Gmail, but it should have my name in it. So. Amy's favorite ride is Space Mountain. I just found that out tonight. I did not know that. I'm just glad she likes roller coasters because so do I. And we're going to be hanging out for 10 days, aren't we, Amy? Okay, I'm going to send it to you again. Tanya. Send it to you again. To your Yahoo. Okay. Sent again. Okay. Yep, I got you, Tanya. Yep. Here we go. Got Alex in the house. She's in the green room. Alex, tilt your camera down just a little bit so I'm not staring at your forehead and your ceiling. She can't. Oh, there we go. Perfect. There you go. All right. Yep. All right, here we go. While we're waiting on Tanya, Be introduced. We're going to get to put a face to a name. This is Alex. Let's welcome her with. I should have an applause button, shouldn't I? Here we go.
Hi.
Okay.
Hi.
You have earbuds?
No. Should I grab some?
Yeah, grab some because I can hear my voice and it's
Okay,
like delayed.
Okay,
Okay,
I'll be right
go
back.
get. Okay. So Alex is in Alexandra, very close to my Alexandria. We can see her lovely kitchen. It's very neat and clean. Look at that. My kitchen never looks like that. I like her subway tile backsplash. Maybe she'll come and do that for my house. You think? Think I could talk her into it? Yes, Adele. Yours is Alexandra too. I just had to go be fancy and put an I in the middle of it, right? Between the R and the A. There we go.
Does that work?
Perfect.
Okay, cool.
Yes, we were just looking at your kitchen while you were gone.
Here it
Yeah,
is.
it looks really nice and neat. Look at that.
Thank
Gee,
you.
I like your tile backsplash.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yes.
That's my mom keeping it clean.
Oh, okay. I was thinking maybe you could come down and do that to mine. I need backsplash.
Yeah, we built our house, so my mom was like, "Gotta have backsplash that she wants."
There you go. Well, that's the best thing about building a house. You get to pick out everything.
You could pick out
Very
stuff
nice.
that you want. Yeah,
Well, tell her that it looks absolutely lovely.
I will.
So are you saying that you don't clean that kitchen?
Of course I do. Of course I help her.
Good answer. Good answer.
So yeah,
Awesome.
I got your magnet yesterday. Thank you.
Yay! Good deal. Which one did you have? I can't remember.
The daisy one.
The daisy one. That's a
It's
big
so
one
cute.
too.
Yeah, it is
Did
big.
you see how I had to like make the envelope bigger?
Yeah, I thought that was
Put an
funny.
extra
And I saw
stamp
they
on
had
it.
to do like 2 stamps too
I was
because
like,
it's
yeah,
bigger
because
and
I was like,
heavier.
it's
Yeah.
not shaped the size of a regular, and I'm like, I don't want it bouncing back. I'm like, I'll just put another stamp on it. That'll be fine.
That's funny. Yeah. But so last week I was just like, I'm on Tanya's at 8 all the time. Like I'm
Right.
always on Tanya's. But I
Yeah.
saw that you do trivia some nights, so I just popped on, and there you go.
And you walked away with a magnet.
Yeah.
Like a real honest to God Disney magnet.
A real
Awesome.
pass holder magnet.
Yes. You didn't have to pay for it. That's awesome. You think about it, those magnets are pretty darn expensive in the end.
Yeah.
You know?
Technically, yes, they are.
Yeah. If you look at it that way. We try not to look at it that way.
Yeah. We're not pass holders, so it's cool to have that.
There you go. You can just make people think you have pass holders, but don't put it on your car. Just put it on your fridge and look at it.
Yeah, that one's too pretty to put on my car.
Yeah,
I put it on my calendar.
Well,
in my
the
room.
possibility someone could snatch it. You know?
That too.
Yeah.
That too.
Yeah. Oh man, there's Disney people
Can't
out
risk
there
those special ones.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. So, tell me, what do you remember the first time you went to Disney?
Not really. I remember some things. The first time I went was in 2005, so I was like 4 years old.
Oh, shut up.
Yeah. That's funny.
And you went to Disney World?
Yeah. I've never been to Disneyland.
I haven't either.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah. I just have never made it out there, and it's not like been a priority for me because
that's how I feel.
Yeah, I want to go one day just so that I can have an argument with a lander and say, because right now, I like to bait Disneyland people. I like to kind of tease them, but in all honesty, I can't argue with them because I've never been.
Yeah.
So, but eventually, I want to go and I want to see where Walt walked, and I want to.
I want to go and I want to do all the
feeling after growing up at Walt Disney World that I'm going to be like, that's it?
Yeah, I know.
You've
Because
done
it's like the
everything?
size of Magic Kingdom.
Like, we've just been here 2 days. Did we do everything? And
Yeah.
so, of course, the Disneylanders always like to say that everything's close together, that they
Mhm.
have to walk at
Yeah.
Disney World. And it's like,
Mhm.
y'all are from California. Isn't that like a thing? Like all healthy and exercising?
Yeah.
I always tease them about that. I'm like,
True.
isn't
That's so
California like big for exercising? Why are you complaining?
true.
We're giving you your workout and fun.
I know. It's like going to Disney is like a workout in
Oh,
itself.
it is.
Yeah,
It is.
definitely.
When on a good day of streaming, if I do a full day, I can easily walk 30,000 steps.
Oh yeah,
Easy.
I bet,
Oh,
yeah.
And if it's Epcot, it's probably more than that.
Hmm. Yeah, I
Probably.
have an Apple Watch, so I'm always like tracking my steps
Yeah.
and everything when I'm
like
down there. It's
everybody.
really
Well,
interesting.
you'd be able to say that like 10 years ago, right? You'd be like, steps? I don't count.
It's so interesting though. And it
Yeah,
makes me
yeah.
like,
You don't realize. I mean, does your Apple Watch like put it into miles?
yeah, you could
Yeah.
see if you wanted to. Hmm.
Yeah. I would appreciate that more than the amount of steps. I mean, even though that looks really good, seeing thousands of steps, but it's like,
Yeah.
but how many is that really? Like,
Yeah,
how
like-
far is that?
Today I got 11,000 steps, which is technically, it says 5.1 miles.
Hey,
So,
that's not good
yeah.
considering what's going on these days. The fact that you got 11,000 steps in is amazing.
It was all at work.
Yeah. So where do you
Yeah.
work?
I work at a florist.
Oh, at a florist.
Mhm.
So your big times, I'm assuming, are Valentine's Day and Mother's Day.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And Mother's Day this year was insanity.
Well,
Because
it makes sense though, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
no one can see each other, so they send flowers.
yeah. I
It was
used
insane.
to I used to deliver for a florist on those
Oh.
2 holidays
Mhm.
because they would need extra people.
Yeah. Mhm.
And we're military at the time, my husband, and so we were at a military base, but we lived off post. Oh my God, it is raining again. Sorry.
Yeah, I know. It's been raining in Florida like crazy, hasn't it?
3 weeks. 3
Yeah,
weeks, Alex.
That's
3
insane.
solid weeks.
It's been beautiful
Rain.
where I am. I'm very lucky.
So, what state are you in?
I'm in Connecticut.
Connecticut.
Mhm.
Nice. Kim Stallworthy, right there on the stream.
Mhm.
She's a mod. She used to live in Connecticut up until
No
just
way.
well, it might be almost a year now. I think she came down in June of last year. So,
Aw.
yeah.
She says hi to me all the time. She's so
Yes,
sweet.
she
Hi,
will.
Kim.
Now you guys have something in common, Connecticut.
Yeah. There's
But,
someone actually on Tanya's stream that used to live in Connecticut, and he used to live in the same town that I used to live in.
Wow.
So that was wild. Very
Well,
small
Kim,
world.
Kim, tell us exactly where. Well, yeah. You don't live there anymore, so you can tell us exactly where you live.
I'm
They
from
always-
Wilton, which is in
They always
Fairfield
had a
County.
house in Florida, but they've mainly lived in Connecticut. Look at that. Great people, great state. Tiny
Yes.
small state. Well, I guess it's
Yeah,
not,
very, very small.
not super small, but it's kind of sort of.
But
Okay, so what is your favorite ride at Disney World?
probably Rock and Roller Coaster. But
Rock and Roller Coaster.
yeah.
Not?
Yeah, but I mean, I have a ton. Like, there are so many.
Yeah, I know it's hard.
It's hard.
Your favorite child. Yeah, it is. It's hard to say, but Rockin', I like it, and I'm not saying this because I'm old, but I've just noticed it a little more jerky lately.
Yeah, no, I think you're right.
It used to be a lot smoother when it was new, and now it's kind of jerky. And I'm not an engineer, so I can't explain that.
Mm-hmm.
It's, can't you just hear right now some engineer guy and go, well, if the blah 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 is this. But
well, I mean, isn't it like 20 years old? Like, it's old.
It's been there a while. Yeah, I mean, let's see, Hollywood just turned 30, so yeah, I would say it's probably about 20. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Are you super? Since you're obviously a roller coaster fan, then are you super stoked for Guardians?
Oh my gosh. Yes. I'm so excited for that. I
I am
remember
more
saying that one
excited
time too.
I'm more excited about that one than I am Tron.
Oh yeah, me too. Okay, so I'm not that excited for Tron because I've seen it before, if
I
that
think
makes
that's
sense.
it. Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
like
because we've seen it, we've watched the YouTube videos
mhm,
of Shanghai and everything.
mhm.
It looks cool, but we
Yeah,
have no idea.
no idea. And apparently like the carts you sit in are supposed to spin.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
like
So you're actually going to turn.
yeah, I'm
So,
so
but
excited.
in a good way, not in a primeval whirl way.
Yeah. That ride is great though. I feel like Primeval
It is
World
great.
is underrated.
So I saw something recently. My son posted on Disney Adventures Tribe something like
Mhm.
it is equated to 10 car crashes. That's how many times that it jerks you to the point to where it could be an impact of a car.
What does that even what?
I know. And then that
So
jerk at
weird.
the end when you're
Uh-huh.
coming into the station and it does that
Mhm.
big jerk.
Mhm.
I don't know. I don't know where he got that information from. So it could be totally bogus and he could just be exaggerating as to how jerky it is. But
I
I
mean,
love
especially at the end, it keeps spinning and spinning.
yeah.
Doesn't stop.
Um, I love the concept. So when I heard that Guardians was gonna like, the car was actually gonna pivot, I was
Mhm.
like, oh,
Is
that's
it
gonna
supposed to go backwards?
yeah,
Yeah.
they were talking about that too. Yeah.
And I
And
heard it's supposed to be long too, like a longer ride.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I hope so. I want it to be worth the wait.
Yeah. Like
You
Tron is
know,
going to be really cool, but what I've seen from the videos is that it's short. Like
is it?
it's not that yeah. It's only like a minute and a half or so.
I
If
feel that
that.
way. I feel a disappointment every time I get on Seven Dwarfs Mine Train for that
Mhm.
exact reason.
Mhm.
Just as you're really enjoying it, it's like, okay, it's at the end. And you're like, what?
Like, yeah, every time it keeps going, it's like it stops. Like done.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I like
I
it,
agree.
but it's not worth the wait.
Yeah, I totally agree.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So I'm stoked about Guardians. I am so
Me
excited.
too. I'm really excited for that. The
Yeah.
only thing I don't really like about it is that it's in Epcot, and I feel like having a Marvel movie ride in
Yeah. I
Epcot
don't
is
think it
kind
should
of
be.
questionable.
I think it should be in Hollywood Studios.
Yeah, I
It's
agree.
a movie. It's
I
based on a
mean,
movie. It
I
should be
can't
able to.
complain because it's going to be a cool ride, but it
Yeah,
doesn't really
yeah,
fit the
yeah. No, that's
vibe.
me too.
Mhm,
I was disappointed when I heard. I was like,
mhm.
future. No, that's
Yeah,
not. It's supposed to be future world, like innovations, like
yeah.
new technology, which I guess
Mhm.
is new technology. But we're going to be immersed in an experience.
Mhm,
It's not going to be new technology, like
mhm.
you're learning something.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was. Yeah, when I heard it was going to Epcot, I was like, but
Maybe
then
they got the idea from it being like next to Mission Space, and since it's a Guardians of the Galaxy in space and stuff like that. I don't know.
right.
Yeah.
I,
I mean, it's not the greatest,
That's
but
what they told themselves when they decided to put it there. That's
yeah,
what it was.
that was
Wait
their
a minute.
excuse.
We have a building already there. We have space for it. Yeah, let's put it there. Okay, how are we going to sell this? It's futuristic.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, Chris, I agree. 180-minute wait for a 2-minute ride. He's talking about Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. Yes. Yeah.
Crazy stuff, that ride.
I did a Magic Kingdom walkthrough where I didn't talk at all. I just did a walk through Magic Kingdom. I don't know if you've seen that one. It's stream to
Mhm.
where you could like put it up on your TV and just like listen to it, like you're
Mhm.
walking through. I did that the last morning that the parks were open.
Oh,
And
did you?
Magic was dead in the morning because all those college program kids who were leaving and everything,
There we
they were
go.
all trying to do 4 parks. And so everybody was wanting to finish at Magic. So the morning, there was hardly anybody there. And I was like, this is perfect. I'm going to do my slow walkthrough, and you're going to
Uh-huh.
hear all the music, and it's going to be quiet. And you knew that it was dead when Peter Pan was at 30 minutes and like Seven
30
Dwarfs Mine
minutes.
Train was like at 45 minutes. It's like
That's
how
how
many
you
people
know.
are in the park when you see stuff like that.
That's how you know. Yep.
Yes, but I agree. Seven Dwarfs, though. Darla, who's a on here. She loves Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. Like she'll rope drop it. She loves it. So, and it is a fun ride. I don't mean to knock it, but
Mm-hmm.
definitely not worth it.
Oh wait, hold on 1 second. Hold on.
Yep. Animal Kingdom. Tanya, Animal Kingdom's your like number one park, huh? Go with Magic Kingdom. Yeah, Magic's my favorite. Magic's number one, though I know a lot of people think that Hollywood is my number one. Hollywood is second. Magic's always going to be my first. I agree, Anne. I think that was Anne. Ratatouille is going to be so cute. It is, I mean, from what I've seen from Disneyland Paris, I can't wait for Ratatouille. Now, see, that's a ride that I've seen, and yet I still can't wait to ride it. Maybe it's because I really like that movie. It's such a good movie, Ratatouille. Expedition. Yes, I agree, Tanya. I think Animal Kingdom. Tanya's saying that Animal Kingdom's her favorite because she likes Expedition Everest. But there are some great things about Animal Kingdom. But it is.
I love Animal Kingdom.
Do you? Now, they were talking in the stream here or in the comments as to like what their number one park is. What's your number one park?
I mean, I gotta say Magic Kingdom.
Yeah, that's
But you know, when I was a kid, MGM was always my favorite.
That's my number two, and it's gotten better and better. I don't think it's a half-day park anymore. But
no, definitely not. But
yeah.
I just used to really like it really had a Hollywood feel at one point. And I feel like it doesn't really have that as much anymore.
You had New York back there. Yeah, definitely had more vibe.
Yeah, the Backlot tour was awesome, and of course the Great Movie Ride.
Yeah,
I mean, I still love it. I just feel it's very different than it was.
I think they truly decided to go a different way. And it's probably because they didn't find as many people doing the backstage tour, doing the walking through New York. I think it was kind of empty because people just weren't attracted to it. And so they we got to change this up, you know?
Yeah, you can't blame them. But it was fun at the time. And Fantasmic is like my favorite thing ever.
Is it really?
Yeah, I love it. I love it.
You know, it's probably because I go so often now that I live here that I see more of the wear and tear of things now.
True.
So like it's been a long time since I've seen Fantasmic where every single boat came out correctly, or like there was always one missing because it wasn't working, you know? Like you would see Beauty and the Beast come out and you would see Snow White, but you wouldn't see Mermaid, you know, and things like that. You know, it's like, okay, wait, they're missing something. Same with Illuminations when it used to run. Half the time something would go wrong. A fountain wouldn't work or whatever. So, you know, like when Illuminations left, I was like, it's time.
Yeah.
And
I agree.
It's because I see it all the time. So I see what's not working. And most people wouldn't even know that there wasn't something working, you know? Because they hadn't been in so long, and you know. But
I felt that Illuminations did its course, but I wasn't ready for Wishes to Leave at all.
Yeah, you can't complain. You had 20 years. Yeah. Well, you know, now they're saying because of all the cutbacks that they're going to have to make because they've lost so much money, there are things that aren't going to happen, and they're thinking that Epcot Forever, which was supposed to be a temporary, they're saying that might be something that we have a lot longer.
Oh my gosh. They're not going to do
that was going to be like a year. It's not, nothing's been said, but people are speculating, like, what are they not going to do that they were going to do, you know? And there's some things that obviously are already in the works, you know, Guardians, you know, Tron, that kind of, you know. They're already clearing their building or whatever, but that is something that they could cut without anybody, you know, they hadn't even started. So,
I mean, or not cut, just push back a few years.
Right.
It's understandable.
We're going to have Epcot Forever more than a year is what the theory is.
But I like Epcot Forever a lot. I enjoy that show, so.
It's fun.
Yeah, it's really good.
But the kites need to constantly work, you know, and, you know, those are things that got to constantly work. And I've already seen where some of the kites aren't working. So it's like,
Oh no. Yeah.
yeah. But it's a nice step back in time. It's very much an ode to old Epcot. And I know, like, you probably don't recognize some of them, like the veggie fruit.
Yeah, I don't. I've
Yeah,
learned.
you're like, I've
Now I
never seen
know.
that. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's cute, right? It's like,
Yeah,
oh,
like when I first watched the show, I was like, I don't know any of this stuff. I was
Yeah.
like, I gotta get on my Epcot knowledge. I don't know any of this.
there you go. You go back and go back into Epcot history and learn this
Yeah.
stuff. From what I understand, there's only one thing that you can find on YouTube that has to do with the Cabaret Kitchen, which is the veggie fruit song. So there's only one. So
I
you're gonna
think I
have to go back and
saw you know how Resort TV One does like the streams and stuff?
uh-huh.
They've been doing like they've been showing past videos.
Uh-huh.
I think I saw them film whatever veggie fruit.
Yeah,
was in.
Kitchen Cabaret is what it was
Yeah.
called. It was
Yeah,
in
yeah.
the land.
Mhm.
Yeah. And someone said, oh, it's been empty for so long, but it actually now has that new Earth movie in.
Oh,
It's upstairs, and you see it right there before you
I think
make
I know
your
what
way
you're talking
around
about.
to go downstairs.
Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah. Oh, have you not seen it yet?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
It sounds familiar.
Yeah. I forgot what it's called. Someone
Yeah,
in
I'm
the
not
comments
sure.
can tell us, but it is really cool. So the guy who does the narration voice is the dad from Modern Family,
Oh, really?
Ty Burrell.
Hmm.
He does the video or the movie.
Hmm.
He narrates it, and he narrates it as a realtor, which is what people. I think that I haven't seen Modern Family in
I
forever,
think
but
that's his job. Yeah,
that's his job,
I think
and
so.
he's
Yeah,
basically trying to sell you on this planet.
that's cool.
All
That's
the
a cool
amazing
idea.
things that it offers and stuff
Mhm.
like that, and it is so cool. It is so cool.
That's a cool idea.
Yeah. And they make wind blow, and they have scents pushed in, so it's really cool. It's really cool.
Nice.
You'll definitely have to go see it. Let's see if anybody
Yeah.
told us what that is. Bring Back Dreamfinder. Yeah, that's another song that's in Epcot forever. Awesome Planet. Thank you, Amy.
Oh,
Awesome Planet. Yes. So next time you're in the land,
yeah, I'll have to go. Mhm.
you're gonna have to go because it's really good. It's
Was
really.
it there in December? That was the last time I was there, but I don't.
It was there. It was
Was
open.
it?
Yep.
I
Yep.
think we did a half day in Epcot when I was there because Epcot's just been like,
Well, the whole front is like
Yeah.
useless right now. It's just a big mess. The last, this whole year, so January, February, and that little bit of March, I would go through International Gateway. I never would go to the front. I would just make it to where I was at Hollywood, and I'd park, and then I'd go on the Skyliner, because it's like I might as well just go straight into World Showcase, and this is the best.
Yeah, because that's where everything's open anyways. So
Yeah.
no walls. Yeah.
I didn't want to go through that mess. I did make sure that I got over to Spaceship Earth. I just didn't want to park. It's just a humongous parking space or parking lot.
Parking lot. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just.
Yeah, I love parking over there at Boardwalk or something like that and just walking over. It's so nice.
Anne said that there's several veggie fruit YouTube. Okay. Yes. Good.
Yes, I'll have to watch those. Educate myself.
Don't get a point for saying Awesome Planet. So, how do you guys feel about Disney opening back up? Like if someone handed you a ticket right now and said you could go to Disney World on July 15th, would you go?
I'd go. Because I'd go on a rainy day, cloudy day, whatever. Yes, I would go. The rest of my family, my mom maybe, but my dad and my brother just like they can't wear the masks. They just don't want to, and especially in the Florida heat.
Oh, it's gonna be. That's
Brutal.
what I recently put on Disney Adventures Tribe. I got a new. Hold on, I'll go get it.
Okay.
Okay, so going through the grocery stores and just my local area, this is the mask that I use.
Oh, that's cool.
I'd
That's
rather be
cool.
at Disney World. Yeah, it
That's
just it
cool.
goes over like this and
Mhm.
hook,
Mhm.
whatever. But it's super close to my face. I only wear it for short periods of time. So I've been
Yeah.
trying out. Disney Springs is like my tryout because it's
Mhm.
like it's getting hot, it's getting humid.
Mhm.
This is the best way to practice and
Mhm.
figure out what's the best thing for me
Yeah.
that I'm going to be able to go long periods of time in the sun, you know.
Mhm.
So I've been wearing gaiters. So,
Mhm.
they go all the way around and then I pull them up. Um,
Yeah.
but they were okay until Wednesday. Wednesday, it wasn't only 91, but then the humidity was
Mhm.
like super bad because it's been raining for 3 weeks.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, and that was probably the most humid and hot. And Tanya's been talking about that too, about
Mhm.
how it was bearable up until recently. And now
Mhm.
it's just gotten really bad to where now we're all freaking out again. Like, how are we going to do this?
Yeah. It's only June
We're
too.
going to be dropping like flies in parks.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean,
No, for real though.
they've always had what's called they call an alpha, which is when a cast member calls EMS.
Okay.
And EMS comes out, and everybody's seen it, especially if they've been in the summertime. You'll
Mhm.
see somebody getting carted away or at least getting helped by
Mhm.
EMS. But the alphas are going to be insane.
Yeah.
Like, I hope
Definitely.
Reed Creek is hiring because it's going to be nuts.
It's gonna be
People
really
already
bad.
get distracted in parks
Mhm.
and they don't think about drinking. Could you
Mhm.
imagine if they wore a mask? They're now not paying attention to their heat.
Mhm.
I mean, they're
Mhm.
just going to be like, we got to get to our next fast. Or, well, there won't be fast passes, but, whatever. We need to
Yeah.
squeeze as much in as we can.
Yeah.
And, they're only open till 6. That's going to be the
Mhm.
newest thing is it's going to be shorter amount of time. And so I've been trying the gaiters just for the thinness
Mhm.
and the cooling effect. A lot of them have that kind of thing, but I couldn't pass up this one, even though I don't think it has anything special as far as cooling or whatever.
Oh, that's cool. Darth Vader.
Awesome.
That's really cool. Yeah.
Could you imagine? Oh my God, I
That's
can't
really
wait.
cool. What is that? Is that their brand though, or is that just like
Is it what?
is it the, is the brand called Gator?
That's what
Or
I
is that
call
just like the type?
it. I think it's the standard name for something that goes
Okay.
all the way around your neck and is
Mhm.
used to cover. A lot of fishermen use it
Okay.
because
Okay.
a lot of them are SPF 50.
Mhm.
So it is protecting me from the sun. And
Mhm.
you figure between a hat and sunglasses and that, I'm gonna be great for that. But in the meantime,
Yeah.
I'm like freaking pass out of heat. So
Yeah.
that is
Cool though. It's very cool.
your family is good at it opening, and they would go if it wasn't for
The masks.
that. Yeah.
Yeah. Also, I don't think we'd go either if we had to pay full price and they didn't have like shows and fireworks shows and like meet and greets and stuff.
Yeah. No parades, no
Yeah, no
fireworks.
parades. I wonder if they're gonna lower the prices. Do you know at all? If they are?
No. I don't know. I don't know if they can afford it.
Yeah.
You
No,
know,
I understand that. Yeah.
yeah, I think they, and I know a lot of people would argue that,
Mhm.
but they're still a company, and they
Mhm.
still are trying to make a profit. They,
Yeah.
you know, they have a board to answer to, you know,
Mhm.
and I think that they're not, they're hoping for low crowds right now. So I don't think right now that they would lower the price.
Yeah.
They're only limiting it right now to DVC and to APs is what
Mhm.
it looks like. So I think they're hoping for low crowds. They're hoping that the mask keeps some people away with the idea that they can kind of use us as guinea pigs as to how crowd flow is going to be.
Mhm.
How, you know, so it's I think they're gonna guinea pig us with the hopes that they won't get a massive rush, and with, you know, capacity being low right now and things like
Mhm.
that, and they're looking to see if numbers spike, which ours have spiked because
Mhm.
people are getting out more, you know. So
Mhm.
yeah, I think they're hoping for low numbers, so
Mhm.
that's another reason why I don't think they would offer a super deal right now. You know,
Yeah. Makes
I think they're
sense.
not going to do that until everything's looking really good
Mhm.
and that things are opening up to the point to where they can, you know, have
Yeah.
bigger capacity and so forth.
Mhm.
Norris, Beth should wear gator with Crocs.
That's funny.
You won't catch me with freaking Crocs on, okay? No.
Let alone Crocs and Disney. The blisters you would get
You
from
wouldn't
that. Oh
believe
my
how many people
god.
wear Crocs at Disney.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. Now
That
my
doesn't make sense
husband
to me.
swears on them for camping.
Well, they can be comfortable, but I
Yeah.
just can't see myself wearing them in a theme park all day long.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. No
Yeah,
way.
Crocs for camping. I know I said that. It came out to clarify that I was saying it right. Just for camping. They're good shower shoes and
Oh, he said Mickey Mouse Crocs.
no.
Maybe
No
for an
way.
exception, Mickey Mouse Crocs.
No.
I wouldn't.
Yeah, that's what Alex here is saying. Walking around in a theme park in
Yeah,
Crocs.
no way.
I'm sorry, I'm probably offending some people who are like, wait a minute, I do that.
I'm sorry, Crocs people. I
Hi,
do
Lady
like Crocs.
Di.
Lady Di's my mom, by the way.
Oh, hi, Mom. Lady Di, is her name Diane?
Yeah, Diana.
Diane, your kitchen looks spotless. It's beautiful. Alex had to walk away a couple times, and we were just extremely impressed by your
You're
kitchen.
so nice.
Very nice. I got tennis shoe Crocs and love them. They make tennis shoes? What? Okay.
Oh my gosh, I've seen like heels Crocs. Like
You know,
I don't know.
why do you
Not
why
for
do you
me.
have to branch out? I mean,
Really not for me.
yeah, I don't know. I don't know. So what do you wear in parks, shoe wise?
Sneakers. A couple times I've worn Birks, like Birkenstocks,
Yeah.
because surprisingly those can be comfortable for a long time, even when you're in the theme parks. But I'll just try and wear sneakers.
I wear sneakers for certain parks, and I wear flip flops for others.
Mhm.
So it just depends. But I
Yeah.
have really good flip flops that are made by a company in Hawaii that actually have a little bit of arch support and everything in them.
Oh.
So they're nice. I swear by them. But otherwise, I'll wear tennis shoes. It also depends on the weather, and this
Yeah,
might
that too.
I'll wear tennis shoes if I know it's going to rain. Why?
Mhm.
Because there have been times where I have worn flip flops and I walk right out of them because there's, you know, the moisture and the water, and you know how if we get a big downpour in the middle of the day, how it pools. You know, they
I
have
know that feeling. Yes.
yeah, and I'll walk right out of my flip flops.
Yeah.
So I decided I'd rather walk around in squishy tennis shoes that are strapped to my feet over a flip flop then. So
At least they stay in place.
depending on the
Yeah.
weather and depending on the park. But if I'm going to walk in Epcot, it's going to be in tennis shoes. Tennis shoes.
It's also different if we like go back to the hotel and we're only going to a park for like dinner, maybe I'll wear
Yeah. If you're just going to
something
pop in
nicer.
for a few hours, then wear a sandal or whatever.
sandals or something like that. Mhm.
Thank you. You're welcome. I know what you meant. You said thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank. Yeah.
But yeah.
So you wear tennis shoes for the most part.
Yeah.
Now, are you guys as a family? Are you guys a rope drop to
Oh yeah.
or do you like break it up and you
I
mark?
mean, so we try and basically do rope drop too. We're definitely like park closers. We close the parks all the time, like all the time. But yeah, like we'll try and do rope drop. Like for Rise of the Resistance, we definitely did rope drop. We woke up at 3 a.m. that morning. So we stayed at Art of Animation. We woke up at 3 a.m. We got an Uber to Boardwalk.
This was in December?
Yeah. We got it was actually like 2 days after Rise opened.
Mm-hmm.
That I should mention because that was important because it was super busy.
Yeah.
So we woke up at 3. We got an Uber at 4 from Art of Animation to Boardwalk because the parking lot was already full. So we like walked from Boardwalk to Hollywood Studios to get there for 5 o'clock.
Why didn't you pick like Yacht and Beach, which is closer?
I don't know. I thought Boardwalk was closer.
No, Boardwalk's at the end.
I don't know.
It's like
we
Boardwalk, Yacht and Beach. Across from Yacht and Beach is Swan and Dolphin, and then Hollywood.
We could have done Swan and Dolphin too.
Yeah. Think about the boat ride. You take the boat ride from Hollywood. You stop at Swan and Dolphin first, and then Yacht and Beach, and then Boardwalk. Boardwalk step got. But you made the nice jaunt.
But we made it. We got like boarding group 41, I think.
Nice.
Yeah. So we were super lucky.
I have found the secret ingredients to getting boarding passes and like passes. So once I figured it out, I was getting below 30 every single time.
Oh, what do you do?
4 single digits, multiple.
Wow.
But I don't know if any of that is going to be like that come now.
Oh my gosh, who knows what it's going to be like?
Yes, but once I figured it out, I didn't blast it on social media. All I blasted was, if you want to know, like really want to know, you are going and you want to know, you DM me and I'll tell you. But I'm not putting it out for everybody.
I will DM you the next time we go if it's still like all this.
Do it. Well, by then July 15th, I'm going to be walking into Hollywood. So I'm going to find out what the heck's going on as far as how they're going to do it. I assume they'll keep the same for that. I mean, they've got it down at the virtual queue, but yes, if all goes well, I'm going to try it and then we'll see if it still works. If it does, then I'll definitely share it with you. Just hit me up. But yeah,
I wonder. I never thought about how Rise of the Resistance has like how they have all these mini shows happening before you get on the ride. Not mini shows, but like I don't know how to explain that. I wonder how they're gonna like do that with social distancing.
I think it's gonna be less people. So not that they took huge groups. I would say there's probably like 25 people in a group when they push into that first room to watch Ray or whatever. And maybe it's gonna be more like 10. So that everybody could kind of have their own space.
Yeah, it's definitely going to make it longer.
It's going to be, and then you got to think about when you get rushed onto something else. I'm not going to say because there might be people who've never, that are doing the la 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 and haven't watched anything on social media. But when they push on to something else and then push off, I mean, there's not a lot of room in there either. So it might be smaller groups, in which case there will be less boarding passes.
Yep.
Because it'll push them through. So
that might be the only like different thing with their whole virtual queue.
Yeah. Well, another question is how they're going to do smugglers.
Oh yeah, because we're like all in that room touching buttons.
Is there not going to be gunners? Is it just going to?
I don't know.
Like, how do you do that? Like, you can't.
Yeah, because you touch it. Like everyone touches things.
Gunners.
Like, yeah.
pilots.
Unless they come in and sanitize everything when you leave.
Wipe everything down. Oh my God.
That's like.
Yeah, I know. That's why they're not opening till July. I guarantee you, because they really had to think about
They
it.
really need to figure it out.
Like,
Yeah.
oh my God, Universal, and it's like Universal's nothing in comparison to the massive amount that Walt Disney World is. So.
Yeah. Plus, Universal's 2 parks.
And then are you guys still talking about Crocs? Crocs.
Oh, that's so funny.
So Magic's your number 1. Is Hollywood your number 2 then?
No, Epcot's my number 2 now.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you excited about Ratatouille? You were gone when someone brought Ratatouille.
Yeah,
now,
I am
that's
excited.
something that we've seen on YouTube. It's at Disneyland. It's been at Disneyland, but I'm still kind of stoked about that one.
I think I'm more excited for that than Tron.
Yeah. And I'm a roller coaster. But it looks cute. And I think it's going to be just as good as the Mini Railroad. I think it's going to have that same feel, you know? It's going to be the same technology, basically. So, what were you going to say?
I also like how, the France Pavilion is basically extended. Because there's a good amount of walking you have to do to get to the area of where the line queue starts. So that's cool.
Yeah.
I'm super excited for the
back walk.
Yeah. And I'm super excited for the Mary Poppins area too. You know, down the road when all that happens, that'll be far away, but that'll be really fun.
Yeah. And see, that might be another thing that we're not going to see for a while longer, you know. I think the whole idea of Disney doing 50 things for the 50th anniversary just went out the window.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be like, okay, what are we doing right now? And how can we finish it in time? And everything else is going to be like, no, we're not doing it.
Yeah. Really
unfortunate. A lot of people, speaking of Epcot, that are excited about, and maybe people in comments can talk about, is the refurb, and the big refurb that was planned for Spaceship Earth is now looking like it's just going to get a little zhuzhing, you know?
So are they not going to do the full thing anymore?
I don't think so.
Oh. Huh.
So
that's too bad.
Yeah. So, I mean, everybody was kind of freaking out because it was looking like it was going to be a big change. And now it's looking like it might get a little zhuzhing, but it's not going to get any major done.
Well, maybe they will do it in like a year or so. I don't know. Try to be optimistic.
I think it's going to be more like 4 or 5. It's going to depend on how quickly they can make their money back up.
I don't mind that much though, because I love Spaceship Earth.
The one thing that I read was they are cutting their budget if looking at everything that they had planned on doing and everything that's being done right now. So Tron, Guardians, you know, whatever. Think about the Moana thing over at the front of Epcot.
Oh,
yeah, see?
Tiny things that
$900 million is being cut from the budget.
That's too bad.
900 million. So that's what they're cutting from their overall budget of the things that they were going to. So, but I have no idea what that number means in the whole scheme of things. Like, what was their complete budget? Was it like, you know, $4 billion? And in which case it's like, oh, that's not too bad. But, you know, I have no idea. No idea. Thank the Phoenicians. Adele said.
Yes, thank you.
So Adele is obviously excited that there's not going to be a 2-year refurb.
I mean, I like Spaceship Earth the way it is. So, I mean, I'm excited for the new refurb, but
change, but I wasn't like thinking that what we had was horrible.
Yeah, I totally agree.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like nice ride to cool off in.
You know
what I was most upset about is we were going to lose Dame Judi Dench's voice.
I was just gonna say that. I was just gonna say
I was
that.
like, okay, I get the change, but
She's
can we
such a classic on that ride.
coming back?
I know. I wish
She
they would make her.
I mean, there were several.
Yeah,
Ryan was saying that they should bring in Neil deGrasse Tyson. That's who he was voting for
that
being
would be awesome.
or
Maybe
science guy.
Bill Nye.
Bill
Yeah.
Nye, yeah. And I was like, no, Bill had his time over there at Universe and Energy. So
Yeah.
he
And that dinosaur. He's in like some parts of Dinosaur in the wait queue.
is
Bill
he?
Nye. Yeah.
Oh, see, so
But just in like the line though, he's got some spotlight. He talks.
and,
And
there was other people who were like, no, it should be, like James Earl Jones or some voice like that. But I was like, I don't want to lose you.
yeah, or like Morgan Freeman, someone with an iconic voice.
God.
I
Yeah,
know.
I don't
I'm
know.
gonna miss her, definitely.
Yeah,
She's a classic on
Well,
that
looks
ride.
like we're keeping Spaceship Earth pretty much the way it was.
Mhm.
I think they'll do a little bit of a paint job and maybe give the animatronics a little, oil
Yeah.
and whatever. But
Yeah.
I think they're not going to touch it now. So what we thought was going to be it, because it popped up on my calendar in May, last day of Spaceship Earth, and I was like, oh, that's right, that was going to happen. And what are they going to do? And I luckily had ridden it a couple days before parks closed, so I felt, and I think I probably did that knowing that we didn't know how long we, But
I think people were definitely worried that they weren't going to be able to ride it before they remodeled it, but now they have all the time in the world. So
Anne agrees with you. Morgan Freeman would be awesome.
That would be awesome. God, is that you? Yes, that would be pretty cool. Definitely.
Yeah.
I like how they had. I feel like Disney's starting to go away from it, but there were a ton of rides where they had celebrities do the queue and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was really upset when Gary Sinise, when they took Gary Sinise in space. I was like, come on.
Mission Space. Yeah. Mission Space.
Yeah. Dan.
Someone did Test Track. I don't remember who that was. Was it anyone famous? I don't remember.
No.
I thought Gary Sinise did Test Track for a second.
That's actually one ride that I never was thrilled with.
With the remodel?
Either one. I just wasn't I'd only go on it if there was no line or single rider and there was not that big of a line or something like that. I'd rather go on Mission Space. I'm a Mission Space girl. I go on that.
Space is the one Disney ride I've never been on. And
really?
I never will.
Do you have a problem with like simulators or what?
No, it's not simulators. It's just like the closed-in space.
Oh, okay.
I think like if I ever went on that and it broke down and like I couldn't get out or something, I'd be freaking out. The claustrophobia is real on that ride.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's not only do you have the thing that comes down like, on Rock and Roll, but then, your whole panel comes forward. You're kind of in a triangle, so yeah. I've never had any issue with closed spaces, so
but
I love it for the G-forces.
Yeah. I totally want to experience that though. If there was a way I could experience that without doing the closed-in, whatever that's called. Yeah.
Well, I have never been on it to where they have delayed it, where I've gotten in and we've strapped in and everything. It's because someone puked on the way out. And they had to clean it up. And I guess it was like, they got out and they started walking, but they were still in the room where it's been. And so they had to go through the protocols, being that it, was what they call a protein spill. And so we were like all ready to go, but they hadn't. But what they did was because it was delayed a little bit longer, they moved the panel back and they opened the doors.
Oh, that's really nice.
It's going to be a little while, and then they redid everything and brought everything down. So we were still strapped in, but we were in a little bit more space, and the doors were open. So yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely nice.
There's also a fan that blows on you. I don't know if that would help you or not.
Oh, does it? No, that would help.
Yeah, you have your own personal little fan coming through the vent that gives you like constant airflow.
Uh-huh.
So, yeah.
I have so many memories as a kid playing in that like video game area where you wait.
Yeah.
You know, like when you come out, yeah. Just because like my family would be on the ride, but I did not want to.
Oh yeah, would you do the game or whatever?
Yeah,
where
the
you all
game.
had to work together and you were cool.
Yeah. I have so much. That's my mission.
Give people who can't ride that something to do.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's still there, but didn't they also have almost like a kid crawling area too? Yeah,
where they have like a ball pit.
The ball pit.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if they still have all of that. Could you imagine that right now?
But yeah, I don't know. I just walked straight through, after we finished the ride. But they're smart. They give, the little kids and the people who can't ride it something to do at least.
Yeah, definitely.
There's another Space 220, the restaurant that's going right there behind Mission Space. And I'm between that and Test Track. And they delayed that a lot. It got pushed back and pushed back. It got pushed back to April, but of course, then all this stuff happened. So who knows when it's going to open? But
there's no date.
Getting in an elevator and being able to look down. Have you seen that stuff? And it looks like you're leaving Earth. Go up to the spaceship or whatever. So you're like seeing Earth get smaller and smaller and smaller.
I'm super excited for that restaurant.
I love that.
Yeah. Well, I went in the Freedom Tower in New York City, and they have something like that in the elevator where you go up and like the whole thing is a screen. So you see the progression of New York City and like from out like throughout the years and like the the skyscrapers that were built. So I imagine it's going to be similar to that.
Yeah. Cool. This is going to be where actually you stand in a circle and you're looking at a portal below you. And you're getting shot up into space. So then you see, you're going through the atmosphere and then Earth and then, from space. And
that's really cool.
Yeah, it looks awesome. And I think, now that there's a little bit more interest again with our astronauts going up just recently and SpaceX and everything, I think there's going to be a little more excitement and interest in stuff like that,
Definitely,
just going to that restaurant, So
I can't wait for that to open. And that's going to be really hard to get reservations for.
And that's a good question. The new restaurant in Toy Story Land. They built the building. The building's already built. They tore down the backstage, kind of rickety aluminum building that was there. But they have that building built. So I have a feeling that that's going to be a go. It's either that or they're going to turn it into a big storage area for backstage again. But that's money. I
think they're going to go with the restaurant. I don't think they're going to cancel the plans on that.
Yeah, I would think that since the building has been already built, I think, oh my God, I'm seeing Crocs all over this. Are you guys talking about Crocs?
Mission Space Crocs. Easy to clean.
There's a lot of people that I know well, and so they're like trying to needle me with the Crocs. They're constantly, yes. A lot of these people I've actually hung out at Disney with, and so yes.
Oh, that's cool. But the Toy Story restaurant, I remember being in the original plans for the land.
What? Say that again.
I remember the new restaurant for Toy Story Land being in the original plans.
Yes, Toy Story Land got cut.
Yeah,
there
big
was
time.
An actual merchandise building over there by Alien Saucers. There was going to be, I think it's like you exited through a gift shop or something, and then there was supposed to be a restaurant. Yeah, no, it got scaled back big time. So it's kind of exciting when they decided that they were ready to do the restaurant. But I don't think that restaurant's going to be there. They got the building. They might as well. Who knows how much stuff was already starting to get put inside? So
who knows?
Yep, definitely. You guys are crazy. About.
Oh, that's so funny.
Yes. So Amy and I are going to be doing 10 days at Disney, the 16th to the 27th. So pretty stoked about that.
What do you mean? How are you going to?
July.
Oh, like, are you staying at a resort? And
Yeah.
that's so
Old Key
cool.
West. Yeah, Old Key West.
Awesome.
July 16th. Though I'm going to be down there the day before she flies in, so I
Okay.
can walk into Hollywood on the day it opens.
Nice.
But I think
Is she a DVC member, or are you a DVC member?
I'm a DVC member. She is not, but she rented points. So
Okay.
she's using another DVC member's points,
Okay.
which is what a lot of people, I guess, are doing now that it's only DVC. You know, they're going out and finding people who weren't going to use their points and just paying them for them. And but yeah, I've stayed at Old Key West a ton of times.
Nice.
But yeah, we're Saratoga Springs is our home resort, but we rarely stay there. Wilderness Lodge is our favorite.
I love Wilderness Lodge. I love it so much.
If I had like just money to spend, I would buy into Copper Creek in a heartbeat. You know.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Well, you guys, how often do you go?
We used to go like every other year, but recently we've been going every year, but for a shorter amount of time. If that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah. And
so we'll go for like.
So you were saying you were staying at Art of Animation, though I think that sounded like a strategy. Do you normally stay at value, or do you? What do you?
Back in the day, we used to do deluxe when it was more like affordable. Like, so, you know, like the first times that we were going, we stayed at Polynesian and Contemporary. Right. Like, yeah, we try to go big for those first vacations.
Why don't you guys do DVC?
I mean, it would be amazing. I'd love it, but I just don't think we go often enough to make it worth it. I don't know. I don't think we've looked into it. I don't really think it interests my parents with like the whole timeshare thing. But, yeah. Well, it's also like hard to wrap your head around with all the point systems and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Once you understand it, though, the fact that you don't have to buy into a week or anything, you can go whenever the heck you want. You can stay everywhere you want is real nice. But they might want to think about the fact that, like what Amy did, when they don't use them,
just rent them out.
You can bank. You know, you can bank your points, so you have more points to go on the year that you want to go.
Oh.
You know, so then you could go bigger. So you might only go every other year, but then you go for 10 days and you're resort and you're, you know, whatever, you know. But you can always rent your points. So if you're not going to go and you're going to lose your points, you can rent them. And those are like $15 to $18 a point. And, you know, I don't know. I mean, it's like you get money back when you're not using them, kind of thing. There's so many good places now that you can go to that kind of like broker it for you. But anyway,
we're gonna try and rent a DVC room from a friend of ours whose home resort is the Polynesian.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, we're gonna try and do that next time.
And like see what the things are, you know, and then you get 20% off merchandise. You know, there's those other perks that add up, but So,
I don't know. I'll
if you're listening.
But
listening.
My mom's going back and forth from your stream, and I hear Tanya's wheel music going right now.
There you go.
So that's what she's watching. But yeah, we've stayed at let's see, Polynesian, Contemporary, Animal Kingdom Lodge, which was amazing.
Yep.
Wilderness Lodge, which I think is my favorite.
Isn't it?
Yeah. I just love it.
I like it because it's so close to magic, and yet you're tucked away in the quiet. You know, you don't have a monorail running through, and it's just so tucked away and quiet. So, like, if you've been like in overload masses of people all day, it's like, you know,
you can still take a boat.
On a boat, and you're at Magic Kingdom in a heartbeat. You know,
it's perfect.
Yeah,
I love it.
Yeah.
And we stayed at Caribbean Beach. What's it called? Oh my gosh, I'm blanking. French Quarter of.
Nice. I've stayed at Riverside.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I haven't stayed at French Quarter.
Port Orleans. That's the
Port Orleans.
Yeah, we stayed at French Quarter.
Areas, yeah.
And then most recently, Art of Animation. So yeah. We try to do a different place every time.
I have stayed at Pop twice, and I've stayed at music and movies, but they were very short visits. But after being a DVC person, staying at Pop and stuff like that, I'm just kind of, I don't know, I'm just like, I'm so used to a certain standard. And then, I mean, I knew I was getting a good deal and I just needed a place to lay my head. But I was just like,
I totally understand what you're saying. Yeah. You definitely feel spoiled.
The thinner walls. I mean, there's just certain things that is like, I miss Wilderness Lodge. But it happens very, very seldom that I'm in a position where I'm doing that.
Yeah.
You know. So
I mean,
if you like
values are still
go every other year, and I mean, dang, you know, you should crunch the numbers, man. That's worth looking into. Did you guys ever do like a tour?
A DVC tour?
Yeah.
We haven't done like a full out tour, but we've talked to people at like the kiosks and the parks.
You need to do the tour.
Yeah.
If you do it at Saratoga, they'll walk you through 3 mock-up rooms.
Oh, really?
Like you're like walking into that room, you know. So that's kind of cool. And then you get free ice cream at the end. Like a ice cream parlor, and they have daycare for the little kids. So like, you know, mommy and daddy are gonna go, you know, talk numbers. They've got like, you know,
that's smart thinking there.
Sometimes give like $50 or $100 gift cards, Mickey gift cards.
Oh wow!
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You should go just or
do that tour
for the day on top of whatever fast passes you are. And they'll drop you back off wherever you want. They'll pick you up wherever and drop you off. So like you're at Magic Kingdom, they'll pick you up there. And then let's say you have late lunch reservations or whatever at, you know, Poly, they will take you to Poly and they will make sure that you know. Anyway, I'm not trying to DVC really. Just explain. It's worth going to the stupid tour just to get the perks of, you know, the passes or the money.
That's funny. What made you choose Saratoga?
It's what they were selling at the time.
Oh, okay.
And, you know, the only perk to your home resort is you get an 11-month window, whereas all the others are 7. So I really wasn't worried that. I didn't think that we would be at Saratoga. They were selling Saratoga and Animal Kingdom Lodge. And as beautiful as Animal Kingdom Lodge is, and we have stayed there once, it's too far out for me.
Yeah.
And because Animal Kingdom's like number 4 on my list is, you know, if it was number 1, I could see the big draw of being that close. But it's so far away from everything else, and location is a big thing, which is why Wilderness Lodge is my favorite. But you know, it's never bothered me that I've. What I do is I book 11 months out Saratoga, and then I wait, and I put myself on a waiting list for what I really want. And when that 7-month window comes open, if they say, "Hey, you know, your name came up, you got this now," they switch me over and they let me know, and I have to say yes to it. Because, you know, the points might be a little different or whatever, but I always seem to get exactly what I want. I've always been very lucky that way. So I always have my backup of, you know, at 11 months out, I know I'll get Saratoga, but then I'll be like, man, you know, I really want to try Riviera, or I want to, you know, I want to go back to Wilderness Lodge. And so at the 7-month mark, I immediately put in for it, and then I waited out. And so either way, I know I'm going to be on property. You know. So
do you ever like, have you ever been for New Year's? Do you ever rent out DVC for New Year's? Because we were thinking about that one time.
We never like have extra points. We like use ours.
By then they're all gone. Yeah.
We've never been in a position where we're like, it's use or lose, to where I've looked into, you know, that kind of thing. Yeah. No. Yeah. Because if we don't, you can always roll over 1 year. So there's, you know, if we didn't use them at all, I can roll them over and then I'd have double the points for the next year. So let's say my family comes down from Atlanta, and the niece and the nephew and the husbands and all that, and we just get a 3-bedroom villa at Old Key West for 8 days, and everybody would have their own bed and their own that sleeps 12. So we would just use all our points combined to get something big. So
makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I've always joked with who are these people who have these extra points? That means, you're not going to be paying for your room. I mean, that's like an automatic thing that you can mark off your list. In a way, you're paying for it, I guess. You've got a monthly payment for a 10-year mortgage, but we've been members. Gosh, we haven't had a DVC mortgage for 5 years now.
Oh, wow. That's
We've been
great.
in 15 years.
So it's all paid off.
The only thing we're paying is our maintenance fees. That's it. So in a way, if we did a vacation down there, we would be doing it without having to budget anything for hotel.
So you paid for it. I was going to say, is it basically free now? You already paid for it.
I mean, I'm paying a maintenance fee, but it's nothing in comparison to what the mortgage was. So yeah, I mean, it's kind of like that. When you sit down and budget out your vacation, that is a huge chunk of money you don't have to budget in. Let's say I was even still had our mortgage. That's on my budget at home. That's a monthly payment that I make out of our, you know what I mean? How when you have a vacation coming up, you're putting money toward that vacation and you have a budget, and you don't have to budget in hotel. Hotels are already being paid for with this money, So it's nice. It's a huge chunk of money to where then it's all of a sudden you could think, dang, we should just do dining plan. We got all we got vacation money, a lot more. So it's going to be interesting to see what this whole reservation to get into the park is going to be like.
Oh my gosh, I
know.
know.
Wake up every morning and immediately get on my phone to see if they've announced that yet. Are they doing it yet?
It's going to be really sad for the people who have hotel reservations and then they can't get into the park.
Yeah.
Well,
it said that whole you're not guaranteed thing, but a lot of people said that the placement of that was possibly poorly done, that they didn't necessarily mean. They just mean that you have to have a ticket as well as the ticket needs to be specified. You can't just get a reservation without a ticket.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And it was in that section. They talked about that, and then they put that in parentheses. So they're probably, I think they were maybe reiterating the whole, you're not going to be guaranteed to get in a park if you don't have a ticket. So just being a Disney resort guest does not guarantee you anything. You don't have a ticket. And I think that's how they meant it, and they didn't word it properly.
Yeah, okay. That makes sense.
I immediately thought, so we're not getting any kind of perk of we're spending money on your property with a hotel room, and you're telling me that it's still going to be a possibility that I can't get,
Yeah, that would be crazy though.
That is they would let you in first. If you hotel on our property, here's your choices, we have here. So I think it was just poorly placed. That's what I'm hoping.
Yeah, I know. I hope that too, because that would suck.
Yeah.
And you can't park hop either.
Yeah, but you know what? I've told people that might actually be a blessing in disguise. A lot of people park hop because they want to get their favorite things and stuff. And maybe because they know they're going to stay in the park, they're going to do stuff that they never did.
That they've never done before. Yeah.
Tom Sawyer's Island. Well, we got time now. This is the only park we can be in. And they're going to go to Tom Sawyer's Island. I mean, they're going to watch shows that they never watch because they never have time, or they don't know what it is, or they just walk by it. So I think that's going to be a blessing for a lot of people. I think they're going to be like, wow, we actually got to see a lot more of this park than we normally would do, So the park hopper's not like that big a deal.
Yeah.
I like that option of just knowing that I could leave and go to another park, and that now, this is it. But I think it's going to be okay.
These Crocs. You have to buy Crocs now. Just
Brand Crocs. And
you need one of your trivia night prizes to be Crocs.
I do. I do. We're giving away these ugly Disney Crocs.
Frontier Crocs.
You guys have to buy them, and I don't want to give money to that.
That's so funny.
Tacky fashion statements, Fort Crockerness. Oh God, you guys are awful. They're having their own like party over here with.
That's so funny.
The real question is, does any of these people actually own a pair? And if so, I want to see a picture.
I can't remember the last pair of Crocs I owned. A long time ago.
I had a pair of flip-flop Crocs that I wore to the beach a lot. But that's as close as I got to a Croc.
I had these Crocs that I wore inside like slippers, and they had like fuzz on the inside. I don't know how to describe it, but they were like slippers, and those were the Crocs I had. That was such a long time ago.
Norris says he has a pair. Norris, you need to send me a text. I want to see a picture of that right now. Send it to me right now. Best yard shoes I have. Do you like wear them when you're like cutting the grass?
They'd get all over your feet. The grass would get all over your feet.
The grass would get in the holes and stuff. And then isn't it hilarious when you see people with like a bizarre tan
because of Crocs
on their feet? Because I'm getting you a pair of Crocs.
And they used to have the things you could put in the Crocs. Remember, they had like they would sell
little to stick in the holes.
Yeah, they had Disney ones, I think.
Oh yeah, super smart. You know, they were like, okay, everybody's now bought a pair of ours. What else can we sell to them? Oh yeah, now they'll be able to decorate there.
So funny. Oh my God. Flip-flop Crocs are very cushy.
Here, I cut the grass in them, Adele says. I actually just thought, I take that back. I actually own a pair that I bought at Disney. Hold on, I'm going to go get them.
Oh, God.
And the only reason I bought them was because I was in Hollywood Studio parking lot, and my flip-flop broke.
Oh, God.
And I had no footwear. And I was headed to I was headed to Wilderness Lodge for dinner. And I was like, they're not going to let me into a freaking restaurant barefoot. So I went to a gift shop. So the gift shop right there in Wilderness Lodge. And I'm like, I'm not going to spend a lot of money in this. And so I was like, I'm going to pick the cheapest pair of whatever I could find. And these were actually only $30, which,
well, for Disney,
that's a bargain for a pair of footwear. But they do have, I don't know if you're going to be able to see them, but they're like sandals.
Oh, yep.
So they're super thin. They're not, big and bulky and whatever. But they have like mini.
Oh, yeah, I see that. That's
and
so
a little.
cute.
Isn't that cute?
I didn't notice that until you zoomed in.
Yeah.
That's really cute.
So these save the day to be able to be allowed to eat at a restaurant.
Those look like they'd be comfortable, though.
Yeah, they're not bad. They're not bad. And they're different from flip-flops because they don't go through your toe. Just, You got a couple of straps going across, and that's it. So there you go. I actually own a pair of Crocs purely out of desperation footwear while on
that's so
property.
funny.
Yes, but they broke. I was getting off the tram and headed to the car, and it just went. I was like, oh crap. I'm now going to have like a pair of tennis shoes in my car at all times, just in case.
Backup shoes, yeah.
Or flip-flops or whatever. Yeah, something. I knew it, Norris said. I knew it. I bet those don't look like yours that you mow the grass in, Norris and Adele. Mine have holes, Ann says. Nice job. Oh, good, Amy. Are we wrapping up the whole Croc thing now?
I think we've covered Disney Crocs.
Yes, I think we could. All-Star Crocs Resort. Pop crockery.
Oh, that's funny.
I just sent you a picture on Facebook chat. Oh, no, I'm pulling it up. We're going to look at it right now. We are going to look at it right now. Adele didn't send me anything. Oh, here's the tennis shoes. Ann sent me the tennis shoes. Oh, they look like regular. Okay, let's see if I can. Oh, I have a green screen right now, so it's going to be all weird, probably.
I kind of see it. Yeah, they look like sneakers. Yeah. Huh. I'll have to look those up. Ann said Guardians of the Galaxy Crocs. That's funny. That's really funny. I'll look them up. Hold on. Croc sneakers.
Amy, I thought we were stopping the Croc thing. Amy still. Oh wait.
Yeah, look at them.
Oh my God, Norris, are you wearing them now? He put them on for this picture.
They're not bad.
Oh, that's fine. Wait, though, is that rubbery though, or is that fabric?
No, it looks rubbery.
Do you imagine your foot sweating in that?
Ugh.
Here's Norris.
They kind of look like water shoes. Oh, I see him. He's wearing them right now. That's so funny.
He probably went and got them on. Just take the picture.
That's funny.
Yes, because you typically would not be wearing socks with them, would you? Are you supposed to wear socks with Crocs?
I don't know.
This is my hero, Amy says. Okay. Well, we know where you stand on what a hero is. Oh. Of course, I had to model them, Nora says.
Would you buy Star Wars socks? That's like a game changer.
So, I don't know when you came on, Alex, but did you hear that on Tuesday nights we're going to be doing Mad Libs, Disney Mad Libs?
No, that's so funny.
Did you do Mad Libs as a kid?
Yes, of course I did. I loved Mad Libs.
Yes. Right now in my possession, I have Star Wars Mad Libs and Toy Story Mad Libs.
Nice. Like a whole book of them?
Yes.
Wow, where'd you find those?
They sell them at Disney Springs in a cute little store called Bugaboo. It's in that area that's kind of covered and looks a little bit like a train station.
I'm trying to think. It sounds familiar.
Yeah, if you're at like you're at World of Disney and you're walking toward Coca-Cola. You go into kind of a covered brick area that kind of looks like a train station area, and there's 5 stores on each side, and then you come out and there's Wolfgang Puck, and then the back of Planet Hollywood and Coca-Cola. So in that little covered area is a shop called Bugaboo, and it's got a bunch of cute stuff in it. Just cute sayings on cards and notepads and just silly stuff. But they have a huge amount of Mad Libs. And there was an actual Disney one, but I like the Toy Story one better to start out. But they have all different kinds.
That's so cool.
Yeah, and I was like, this is what we're doing. Tuesday night is going to be Mad Lib night. Yeah.
Maybe we'll have some on Amazon too. I'm sure they do.
I'm sure you could find them on. Yeah. I figure I'll start some of these, and then if it's a big hit, if people
Mhm.
are really enjoying them, then I'll go buy more when I'm down there again. So.
Yeah. Do you watch Tim and Jen? Tim and
No,
Jen?
amazingly, I will have to say I don't watch hardly.
No, you don't.
Well, so I have an Etsy shop that I run with my son,
Mm-hmm.
and we are like constantly busy.
Uh-huh.
And so when Disney was open all, every day, 5 days a week, I didn't do anything Disney. I mean, I was just fully submersed in getting orders out and, regular stuff. And my time off would be going to the pool or the beach or whatever. I'm up here in St. Augustine, so, stuff to do. And then 2 days a week, I would be fully submersed in Disney down there. I'd stay with my daughter, Alex, cast member, and so I'd be like all Disney. So I like, so many people are like, oh, do you watch this? Do you watch that? And I'm like, I don't even know who those people are. I said, I'm sorry. I mean, when I'm up here, I'm like not, don't get me wrong. When I'm up here, because I'm an admin on Disney Adventures Tribe, I immediately look at the news in the morning. I post links of articles. I try and do something engaging with whatever, But as far as like actual streamers, Tanya's probably the only one I've been catching recently because I've actually had some time on my hands. And so I usually try and pop in for at least a little while. But there's a lot to binge.
Definitely. There are a lot of Disney YouTubers.
We have Netflix, Hulu, Amazon, and Disney Plus. So I just went on a huge binge of Amazon recently, and now
nice.
Netflix. I've been watching with Amy because she lives under a rock and hasn't seen like anything. I just introduced her to John Mulaney last night.
The comedian.
Have you watched any of his specials on?
I've seen a couple, yeah. Not his specials, but I've seen him on like SNL and stuff.
Oh, you need to go.
I gotta watch his specials.
You need to do them in order. New in Town, Comeback Kid, and then lastly, what was the last one, Amy? We just watched it. Kid Gorgeous.
Okay, I'll have to make
in that order because he's at his beginning of his career for New Kid in Town or New in Town, and then just go from there. But oh my God, you will just die laughing. So amazing.
Yeah. No, he's cool.
There's a bunch. I just found out. I told Amy I can't really be friends with her anymore because she says she's never seen Harry Potter.
I've seen the movies, but I haven't read the books. I mean, I've seen the movies.
Well, I mean, that's something at least.
Yeah.
I read the books. I mean, I was the person at Barnes and Noble at midnight waiting for the copy to come out, The kids remember those because they would dress up as Ginny Weasley and Draco Malfoy and, make their costumes and everything. And I'd let them stay up until midnight so we could go to Barnes and Noble and get a copy. Yeah, no, I've read all the books. I've reread them many times, but I've seen all the movies. But to find somebody who's like never watched Harry Potter is like.
She's got to. You got to watch at least one.
Yes.
At least one.
Yes. Lord of the Rings. I mean, Star Wars. These are all.
Oh my gosh. Lord of the Rings. My family's obsessed with Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
That's like my brothers.
We're huge fans.
Yeah.
We've bought copies and then they've come out with director's cuts. So then we buy those copies and then, yeah.
My brother Ryan has like, you don't even like all that stuff. The director's copies, like the extras, the DVDs. He can go on.
Is Ryan younger than you?
He's older.
Okay.
He's gonna be 23.
So I have an Alex and Ryan. Norris and Adele have an Alex and Ryan.
No way.
Yes.
That's insane. Oh my God.
Crazy?
Yeah, now, I remember watching Tanya stream one night and you're on, and I was like, I have a brother named Ryan. We're Alex and Ryan.
Yes, I think that was just the other night. I think
something like that. Yeah.
Ryan. Yes. Isn't that interesting that those two names seem to go together for people?
They do go well together. Yeah.
Yeah. And how weird is it that the girls are called Alex? You know, I mean, so it's the shortened nickname too that go with it. It's just
Adele's like, what?
yeah. Oh, see, Adele's like, what?
But yeah, we love Lord of the Rings. Oh my god.
Yeah, and
one of his like dreams is to go to New Zealand and to go to Hobbitville.
Us too. Yes. I can say that I have not read those books. I tried. I tried.
They're long.
You have to be seriously committed to getting through a lot of it. It's not an easy read. The movies are amazing.
I read The Hobbit actually in English class. So I kind of got that, but I haven't read any of the other books
we would watch Lord of the Rings constantly. But then when the Hobbit series came out finally, and it was like, yeah, we're getting more Peter Jackson, we're getting more Tolkien. I actually like the Hobbit trilogy better.
Better? Oh,
yeah. I really connected with a lot of the dwarves.
Interesting.
You know, I don't know. There's just something about their personalities that I really liked, and I was invested. You know. As far as Lord of the Rings, Sam is the hero. Sam did not get the recognition he should.
I know. Sam's he carried the entire series. Literally carried.
How many times did he save the world? Yeah. I should say, not even save the day.
Sam definitely gets no credit.
He does. He does not. The actors in all of those movies are.
Yeah. Did you see Josh Gad did a reunion on YouTube with all of them?
No.
Yeah, he did it. Yeah, all of them. All of them were there. He did a YouTube video with them for an hour and a half or so. Everyone was there, and he was asking them questions, and they were reciting movie quotes. It was really cool.
Look at that. Adele says, "Samwise is my heart." Sean Astin starts to talk, and I cry.
Aw.
Well,
I love him in that movie.
The biggest Lord of the Rings fan is out of that trilogy. Do you know?
What did you say? Who the biggest fan is out of the actors?
Yeah, who is super a Tolkien fanatic?
Oh, I don't know.
Ian McKellen. Huge. He walked around with his own copy.
I can see that.
And would constantly go up to Peter and go, well, in the book, and he would, talk about tweaking what
while they were filming, and he would say suggest things to do instead.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No, he had his book, and he would walk around constantly badgering Peter on how this should be like this, and Peter of course is saying, look, this is an adaptation. We can't get everything in, and
Yeah. That's awesome.
But Ian McKellen was huge part of, just a huge Tolkien fan.
That's cool.
Isn't that neat?
He was on the live stream too. They're all there. Even Liv Tyler was there.
You know how actors tend to take something away from each movie, literally, whether they're gifted or
steal a prop or something. Yeah.
You know what? What's the actor's name? I gotta look it up now because it's just wrong that I don't know this. Oh,
who's the character?
Yeah.
Good night, Kim.
The one who becomes king. Viggo Mortensen. Thank you, Brian.
Oh, Aragorn?
Yes, Viggo Mortensen. Do you know what he took away after doing all the 3 movies?
Did he take the ring?
No.
No. I don't know.
His horse.
No way. That is awesome.
Isn't that
I
awesome?
love that. He lives in New Zealand, right? Or does he live in Australia?
I don't know. He's American.
Is he?
Yeah.
I thought what?
He's
I thought he was other Australian.
Like multiple languages and stuff, but
Oh, maybe that's why. I don't know. I thought like he had a farm or something like that in Australia or New Zealand, so that would make sense.
That could be. I mean, just because he's an American doesn't mean he doesn't have a home elsewhere.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
Isn't that neat?
I wonder if the horse is still alive.
Oh, I'm sure. Horse is still alive. I don't know.
I don't know.
Also, when he ends up kicking a helmet, I'm not sure which one is that, Ryan?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know which one that is.
Two Towers.
I know what you're talking about.
When he thinks that Merry and Pippin have died, he kicks a helmet.
Mm-hmm.
He broke his toe doing that.
Really?
He actually broke his toe doing that. Yeah. Yeah. I'll tell you, see, we're big.
That's yeah. I don't know, like little trivia like that. My brother knows more than me.
Go back to your family now and impress them. just drop a little something at dinner or something like that. You know Viggo Morrison? No,
broke his toe kicking the helmet. That's funny.
He took the horse. The horse is what was gifted
to
him.
Cool. I would take the horse.
He's a huge horse fan. Have you ever seen Hildago?
No.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well, you got a movie that you need to watch. Hildago with Viggo Morrison. Amazing. Amazing. And he gets in. It's a Mustang. It's a horse, but he rides very well. Mm-hmm. I guess that's why the horse he bonded with his horse.
But I love that so much.
Live like 30 years. Okay.
I'll have to look it up if it's still alive or not.
Yeah.
I'm sure it is. I mean, if it's been like 15 years or so.
Now, I don't know if he took the horse in Hildago. It'd be interesting to know if he did. Because like you said, he probably has a farm or property.
I'm gonna look it up right now because I feel like I don't know why I thought he was from Australia or New Zealand.
Yeah, just say, where does Viggo Morrison live? But you need to watch Hildago. It's amazing.
Yeah, I'll have to put it on my list. Let's see.
He's a horse whisperer, Adele.
He was born in New York.
Yeah, like his family is. If I remember correctly, he can speak multiple languages. He's just a super smart guy.
He lives in Spain.
Oh.
I was way off. He lives in Spain.
He probably lives down the street from George Clooney.
Why did now I'm gonna look up the horse. Okay, not only did he after starring in Lord of the Rings, he bought 3 horses from the film. 2 were the horses he rode as the character Aragorn. But it doesn't say if they're still alive or not.
Well, what was the last one? What was the year of the last
2003, one? Right? Was Return of the King?
Yeah.
But you never know like how old the horses were when they filmed that, you know?
Well, that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
Think of
I'll
that.
Just have to ask him when I meet him.
Is that boat ride, or I mean, my gosh, how do you get 3 horses back home?
I don't know. You can't fly horses, right? How does that work? I have no idea.
I don't think so. See, these are all good things to Google later. Fly a horse. Does it have to be on a boat? Well, Alex, it was so nice to chat with you.
It was so nice meeting you too.
And Tanya, I don't think Tanya's on here anymore, but she was having issues.
She wanted to
That's
come
all right. We've had her on before. And we'll have her on again. But trivia just went so fast that it was like, let's do something else. But
yes, well, hopefully one day I'll meet you in person in the parks. That'd
absolutely.
be fun.
Whenever anybody's, well, before all this mess, but
I
whenever
know.
someone said, "Oh, I'm going to be down," let's meet up, I put them in my calendar so that,
Oh,
I make sure I try and get down at least one or two of those days so that,
yeah.
but I always am very much aware that people who come, you're on vacation. So I work around everybody else's schedule. I can come anytime, so.
Yeah.
So I just kind of try and work it into where it's like, oh, well, we have a reservation at 9 at this place, and I go, oh, well, I'll come early and meet
Yeah.
you, and that way you don't have to mess anything up. But yeah,
How far is St. Augustine? Is that like an hour?
2 hours.
Oh,
So
2 hours?
we're just below Jacksonville, so we're kind of the northeastern corner of Florida, but it's not a bad drive.
So will you do it?
I stay with Alex. I just sleep on her sofa, and so when I stay down there, I have a place to sleep. So, but I'll sometimes do what I call turn and burns, where I'll just go down like the Disney Springs Wednesday, Raglan Road.
Raglan Road, yeah.
And I just drove down that morning and hung out, and then had dinner with Alex at Raglan, and then I drove home. It's not bad.
It's not that bad, yeah.
I joke with my mods. I'm like, I can do it in my sleep, and they're like, that is. And I'm like,
not a good idea. I would so drive 2 hours.
Easy. Like, I know where the potholes are on I-4. Okay, I try to avoid them just automatically.
That's funny.
So, Norris, would you explain the history of the world now, please? What? Because I don't know what they're talking about. And then bang. Oh, wow, we're going all the way. Start from the beginning. Amy is such a troublemaker.
Crocs everywhere.
Oh,
Crocs were like the creation of life.
We are shutting you down, Amy Norris.
Oh, that's so funny.
And I see you trying to be innocent, but I know you're doing it too.
Well, yeah, it was so nice coming on here. Thank you for having me on.
I hope that Tuesday, I know you're a loyal Tanya watcher, but I hope that maybe you can
I'll come into the Mad Libs.
Yes, because
go ahead.
Everybody's going to be involved. So like we're doing random numbers to where I have a mod pick like the 7th person who gave an A word and the 5th, so that we get kind of everybody involved. So everybody's going to get involved so that one or more of your words will become part of it. So yeah.
I just remembered I mentioned Tim and Jen before because at one point they were doing live shows. And they were like doing Mad Libs during the live shows.
Oh,
That's
cool!
What I was gonna mention them. And it was fun. Like it was really fun.
Good.
People were being really interactive with it.
Hope because I was just like, is this gonna go over well?
It will. It will. It's fun because everyone can interact and you use like their ideas.
Yeah, and you'll see it. So it's not going to be like a game where there's prizes or anything, but it'll still be fun. I think it'll still be.
It will. But yeah, it was so nice talking to you. Thank you for having me on.
Definitely. I hope we see you again.
Yes. I'll see you guys in chat. Bye, everyone.
All right. Bye.
Bye, Beth.
All right, guys. Well, for those of you who have loyally been over there in chat talking about Crocs. I hope you had fun. And don't forget Tuesday night, I will blast out to remind you guys, but put it in your calendars now. Tuesday at 8 p.m., we are going to do Disney Mad Libs. So it's going to be a lot of fun. I can't wait. So Tuesdays are going to be Mad Libs. Fridays will be trivia until this craziness ends and we get back in parks. And then I will be in parks as much as possible. So, Norris, are you going to sleep in your Crocs tonight? I'm sorry, Adele. I'm just sorry. All right, guys. Well, have a great night. Go find your next adventure, and I'll see you on Tuesday. Bye.